Mama Africa, my motherland. Mama Africa, my motherland. Hey, 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 hey,
Good evening.
Oh, good evening.
Yeah. So good seeing you.
Same here, Baba Luther Gray. How are you?
Everything's good here in New Orleans. How y'all doing in Atlanta? How y'all doing in
Man,
Florida?
it is thunderstorming cats and dogs here.
Oh, Lord.
And we just lost power. So, yeah, I'm hoping we'll get through this. I mean, you still see my face till the end of the conversation. Whew. Lots of lightning going on right now. Yeah, apart from that, all is well.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the whole introduction to our show, and the theme of our show is unity, culture, and purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And I really love those three principles because we as African people,
Yes.
we definitely got to have some unity. Ain't that right?
Oh, that is so true. That is so true, especially those of us in the diaspora, and those of us that came after and those that came before us, we all have to be united. We have to be on the same page because we have a common enemy, so we can't be enemies of us.
And our culture is the way that we able to find this unity, even if it's in different languages, because the way we connect with music and culture and dance and food and all the creative aspects of African people really, really always brings forward working together and having unity. And so I really love how African culture has really given light to the world. I guess that's even in the midst of darkness, you're giving light to the world.
Yes, we are. And I'm thankful to Mr. Wayne Glaffian for this platform, the Village Rising Community Conversation Series, where we can have talks like this. And I like the theme of, our conversation series, rightly titled Gumbo, music of the
Gumbo.
Gumbo.
That's our number one dish in New Orleans. Gumbo. Yes.
Gumbo. Seafood gumbo, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But from what I understand about the word gumbo, the gumbo is an African word, right?
I won't be surprised.
If you go to Africa and ask for gumbo, you know what they're gonna bring you?
What?
Okra.
Oh yeah. That's true. Oh yeah. Okra. That's true. Okra is definitely gumbo, the African dish. Yes. I thought you meant like the root word gumbo, like is it Swahili?
All I know is that it's okra. You know what I'm saying? Okra gumbo, gumbo.
Yes.
But I think we are so honored tonight to have the great Morikeba Kouyate, this great Griot lineage of the Kora instrument, that he's going to share so much information and creativity and the sound of his instrument with us tonight. And he's a good friend of ours, everybody in New Orleans, because he, Sagana Kone, and many other African artists who've taken up residency in New Orleans have brought so much the roots of African culture to New Orleans and reminded us, even though what we do in the 21st century, how it has its roots in the motherland.
Yes, that's beautiful. Oh, I didn't know he's He's in New Orleans. I guess when we bring him on, he will tell us more.
Yeah.
About his, from Senegal.
There he is. Morikeba.
Hello, brother.
Yeah. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. One of these, I'm wearing a Senegal. Can't see it because there's no light, but I'm wearing a Senegal attire.
Oh. Okay.
From Senegal.
Okay. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. I have a
Yes.
Kora with me here. I'm trying to get it. You see the Kora?
Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Simole dana kulanya. Simole aramizwatia. Dana kulanya. Simole dana kulanya. Mani moi suguri lige.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Woo!
All right.
Yes. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Mhm. Wow.
What was that song about? What were you singing about? I mean, tell us about the Kora and the whole tradition of the griot.
This song is a hunting song. The hunters, when they came from hunting, they got a meat, and then they have their own instrument with them. What they playing this song to sing about the animals
Mm.
and how great they are, what kind of fight they've been through before they get the animals. And
Mm.
then some animals are very powerful. They can blind your face. You cannot even see them. So that's the song about it. It's a hunting song. But the
Mm.
kora is an African harp. It is a 21 strings instrument. It's made out of gold and cow skin. The strings are fishing line. It's played by the griots. Some people call it the Jali. Griot is a French word, but the Jali is
Oh,
is a Mandinko word. It's the same word. Like if you say griot, storyteller, or
yeah.
Jali, it's all one word. It's a different language, but you call it the same thing. When you say
Yeah.
griot, you say in French. When you say Jali, you say that in Mandinko. And when you say storyteller, that's the English.
Mhm.
But it's all the same word, yes.
Nice.
I,
So,
I, di- I didn't know that. I didn't know that griot was not an African word. You just taught me something. So I should always call you a jolly. Yeah, jolly,
Yeah,
rather than a
yeah,
griot. Exactly.
Jali, that's the African name. Griot is a French name.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you.
mm.
Yes,
Wow. So I
you're
read
welcome.
griots is the family tradition that's passed from generation to generation. Right? So you are
Yes.
like what
Uh huh.
generation of the griot, the jelly generation?
What do you say? Say it again.
Which generation of the family of jelly? What
I
number
am,
generation?
I am seventh generation
Seven.
Wow.
of my family.
Seven.
Yes,
Oh, that's
came
beautiful.
from my, learned it from my dad, and he got it from his dad. He got it from his dad. I am seventh generation in my
Mm-hmm.
family. Everybody played this instrument. So griot is not like a musician. Musician, that's a choice. You want to play whatever instrument you choose to play it. But to be a
Mm-hmm.
griot is the blood. You have to come to your last name that will identify you. Even you don't play any instrument. If you have a certain last name in West Africa, you still the griot, especially the Mandinko tribe. So it's by last name. My last name is Kouyate, Kouyate. That's always that's the first griot in the Mande Empire.
Mm,
Wow.
Yes.
mm. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm familiar with yeah, I've seen a lot of Kouyate names with Sona Kouyate. I think there's one
I
called
cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. We
oh
breaking up. I cannot hear you.
oh okay. So I was saying that I'm familiar
Now,
with Kouyate. I don't know if my
that yeah, that's my last name. Yes, Kouyate
name
is my
Kouyate.
last name.
I've heard some other names like Jobate, Sona Jobate too. Jobate.
Yes, Jobate is second. Susoko is a third. Kanute, Conte, Kamato, Kalisa,
Mm-hmm.
and all of that are Gideon last names. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Some of I played balafon, some of I played the dusungone, some of I played the ngone, that's a 5 strings, and some of I play kora. So it depends which last name you came. So each last name have an instrument they
Mm.
play traditionally. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm.
Yes.
That's
So tell us, share with us how did you how did you were born in Senegal?
Yes.
How did you get to the United States from Senegal?
Uh, 1991, Chicago Culture Center was looking for a storyteller to bring it to
Oh,
Chicago, Illinois for February for Black History Month. So
mm.
that's why I came to United. That's why those the people who brought me. Chicago Culture Center brought me to United States for Black History Month, 1990, February 1991. I landed in New York January 31st, and then we left from New York to go to Chicago. So I came especially for Black History Month in Chicago, 1991. That's what brought me to the United States.
Mm.
and you must have fell in love with the United States because did you go back home or did you stay?
I stay for a while and then I go, but now every 2 years I go back, sometimes 1 year. But last year I didn't go because the time I was ready to go, it was no international flight for the Corona time, so I didn't go last year. But
Yes.
2019 I was there.
Mm-hmm. Is
Yes.
it when you go home that you make the Kora? Or...
Yes, I make every player make their own Kora. You start learning how to make your own.
Mm.
When you are 15, they make a small one for you because Kora is a unique instrument. Every instrument player you play you make your own because the size of a hand are not the same. So you make a measurement with your own hand to make yours after 15 years. When you're a little boy, they make one for you. But when you
Mm.
become 15, even they're gonna help you to make it, but all the measurement is go through by your hand, your fingers.
Mm. Wow.
Wow.
Mm. Interesting.
Yeah.
So that it comes with like 21 strings, but you added three strings. What
For some, what do you say?
I read online that Kora comes with 21 strings, but you
21 things. Yes,
added.
yes. I added one more string on it on my, but traditionally it's a 21. Yes.
Oh, what difference is the one you added? What difference did it make?
That one is like you can play with jazz, you can play with the blues players, especially when I was in Chicago, it's a lot of blues in Chicago, so I need one more bass string to
Mm.
tune that to play with them. So, yes.
Mm. Mm.
Wow. Wow. Now you just said something right there, bro. So
Yes.
because the blues has a certain uh, a blue note or a flat note or a sharp note that for you to play the chora, you need to be, at least have that note inside of the 21s that you already have, huh?
Yes, uh-huh.
So,
Because
so that,
blues, huh?
go ahead, go ahead.
Blues is like a chorus. When you sing in the talking part, it's very similar to our old African music, especially Kora music. The singing part, every word means something, and the blues is the same thing.
Mm.
So it's very similar connection between Kora and blues. Like when you're singing in the Kora and somebody singing in blues. So it's almost like he's singing a different language, but the singing parts are almost the same.
Mm.
So that says a lot, man, because here in New Orleans, we we have we got over 21 different African nations came to New Orleans, of course, folks from Senegal and the Gambia were very prominent down here. But like you say, the blues, the music of the blues
Mm-hmm.
evolved out of the South, like Louisiana and Mississippi,
Mm-hmm.
Alabama, Georgia, Arkansas, all of these places. And to think that I never really thought that the blues, that the Kora and the blues were connected, and there's one note that you got to have from the Kora to be able to adapt, that really adapts to the blues as well.
To the
That
blues,
that's
yes. Uh-huh.
that's groundbreaking right there, because that really shows us how this music has evolved in the United States from African roots.
Yeah. Uh-huh. New Orleans is the best place for me for music and culture. So like Senegal, what do we call it, Jambadon, and that's what you call second line in New Orleans. So it's always in Jambadon in Senegal, especially in my state, Casamance. People get together and get the leaves and play the drums and go out from house to house, or maybe follow the one street all the way to the end and come back. We call it the Jambadon. It's just
Oh,
happy and to make it a city, to make something happen in the city. Maybe you'll be quiet for a while. So that is similar to second line in New Orleans. When I see people holding the umbrellas like this, and they're dancing with the second
yeah.
line with the umbrellas, that's it. In Senegal, we use a leaf. You cut the tree and then you hold the three leaves in your hands like that and dancing. We call that the jambadon. So
Oh,
that's the second line. That's the second line in New Orleans.
what? Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh. So what's the name of that? Jabadon. How do you spell that? How do you spell that word?
Jambadon.
Yes. Yeah.
Jambadon. 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 Jambadon.
Jabadon.
Yeah,
Oh
Jambadon.
man.
That's the second line. Anybody came from Casamance in my state in Senegal, when you tell when they see the second line, it's the same thing.
Same thing.
We just don't
Oh,
use it with the umbrella. We use a leaf. But in Louisiana
leaves.
they use a little
Oh,
umbrella, but it's the same way how you hold the umbrellas and dance with the second line.
what? Oh,
Yes, that's the Casamance happiness day, happy days. People do that all the time. It don't have to be a special occasion. No, people just get together and say, let's have a Jambadon today. So it's not
Wow.
like a naming ceremony or wedding. No, you can organize it to say, in the city been quiet for a while. Tomorrow or Saturday, let's organize a little Jambadon so we can get together. Yes.
Oh, wow. So the Kora is played not just for like ceremonies, like weddings, stuff like that.
Kora,
It's also a
Kora,
jamba done.
yeah, no, Kora don't use Kora for that Jambadon because they need the loud music, so they use drums for
Oh,
Jambadon. Kora player
yeah.
can follow them, but nobody's not gonna hear you because the Jambadon do it with the drum. It's not with the Kora.
oh, I see.
Uh-huh.
Very calming. It feels like
Yeah,
water wave. That's how I
yeah.
view it.
Kora use it most likely like naming ceremonies. If you are a griot, before they announce the baby's name, the baby's family or the mother and dad go to the griot like me to tell me the baby's name. So I'll be the first person to know to announce the baby's name. So sometimes you can say, I want to say it now, or sometimes you can blackmail them and say, I want to sell it. This person, they name this person like somebody have a baby in New Orleans. They called me for the naming ceremony. They're gonna name the baby after Luther Gray. So I would tell them Luther is a great person in New Orleans. To announce that, I'm not gonna say Luther, but I'm just gonna say the name they give for this baby. That's a great person, was a good person for this community. I'm not gonna say that name for free like that. I'm gonna sell it. So I have to negotiate with the people. Some people come with the money to give me some money. So I count it. I say it's not enough. This person is more value than what you guys give me. I need more. And they say, whose name
Oh,
is this? I say, I'm not going to sell it right now because I have to sell it. If I say it, everybody hit it. Until I get the amount I want in my hand, I put it in my quarter here, and then now I can tell them so and so name the baby after Luther Gray, and then everybody will to grab, and then that's how it go. When you have a baby, you tell the baby's name to the hero. He's the one who's gonna announce the baby's name to open the party.
oh.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yes.
So I got a question about that. So in the United States,
Uh huh.
even the black folks here, we give we giving our children names before they're born. But in
Yeah, I see.
Africa,
Like a baby shower. Africa is some part of Africa because Africa is a larger country. But most of the time, West Africa, especially my countries, we give a baby 1 week. Like the baby have women have a baby today and Wednesday, the next Wednesday, 10 o'clock in the morning or 11 o'clock. That's what the whole village or the whole neighborhood gonna get together to go to the baby's mama's house, baby's dad's house. That's the time they're gonna give the baby's name. And some part of Africa, they hold the baby's name until the full moon. If the baby is born today, they wait it until the full moon. But most likely Senegal, Mali, Guinea-Bissau, Gambia, we do it at 8 days, not the full moon. Like
Mm.
today, Wednesday, the following Wednesday will be the naming ceremony. That's the day the baby's gonna have a name.
so
Mm.
so
So the birth
singer,
certificate. Hmm?
so singer, what about Nigeria? How when do you all do?
Yeah, I
How
was
do
trying
you
to
how do
remember.
you do names?
I think I'm thinking it's between 7 days and I think it's 40 days, 3 to 40 days in Nigeria. 40 days.
So
Okay. How many days?
uh,
14 or 4?
I'm thinking I may be wrong, but I think it's 40 days.
How many?
40.
40?
Oh, do the naming
40,
ceremony 40 days
40 days? Oh, okay.
for the ceremony, not
40 days.
for the.
Okay. We do it at 7 days.
We
Uh huh.
already know
Okay.
it's 40 days when we do the open to the public to come and do the party, but they already will get the name
Oh,
like within
okay.
7 days that the baby is born within 7. But at 40 days is when we do the naming ceremony where people will
Okay.
come.
In Senegal, you can with a blank birth certificate, the daddy will sign it, but the baby's name is not there until 7 days. You go back to the hospital and then to fill the baby's name there. So the first day the baby born, you don't have a name that day. So you can come with a blank birth certificate. The daddy's name there, the mom's name is there, but the baby's name is not going to be there until 7 days.
I see.
So who gives the name? I mean, is it the mother and the father, or is it the priest, or is it the Kora? Who decides how does a child get a name in Africa? Is it they have to do a reading with the priest, or what's the what? How do y'all do that?
I think it differs from country to country. In Nigeria, the parents give the name, the grandparents give the name, the family, the parents,
Hello?
more important.
Yeah, we see you.
I lose you. I cannot hear you.
Okay, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Test.
Hello?
I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. I have a hearing problem.
Oh, okay.
I cannot hear you.
Okay, hold on.
Test 1 2 1 2. To be your also be your system.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Okay, hold on.
Test 1 2.
Wayne,
Yeah.
can, Wayne, Morikeba has lost the sound.
I think he stepped out. Maybe he's trying to reconnect and come back in.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is an interesting conversation right here. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I think to answer the question though, like, the parents, I don't think the priests have any particular influence in the naming of the child. I think it's more of the parents and the grandparents, the direct
Gotcha.
family, and it's how maybe the experiences the mother felt during the pregnancy, or maybe the type of family. Like some people that come from royal family, they have the word Ade in their family, so they continue that tradition. So all the children have Ade in their name. For example,
Oh,
Ade
that,
Brown.
yeah.
It also depends on the type of family, the experience of the family, or sometimes even the profession of the family, of the head of the family. They can name the child, with
How did you get your name?
I think my
T-
name
t-
was given to me by
your first name,
my
how's it pronounced?
it's Oluwato
Okay.
Tosin for short. And it just means God is worthy to be worshipped.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
You can hear us
Do you
now?
can hear me now?
Okay. Yeah, we hear
Yeah.
you.
Y'all can
Yes.
hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah. All right.
So, Morikeba, you've lived. Tell us where have you lived in the United
Lu-
States? What cities?
I cannot hear Luther.
Ah,
I
Oh.
cannot hear Luther. I can hear you good, but I cannot hear
Yeah.
Luther.
Oh.
ask him the question, Tosinger. Ask him
I
what
cannot hear.
city.
I cannot hear
The,
Luther.
que- the question that he was trying to ask you, that Baba Luther was trying to ask you, is what are the other states that states that you've lived in America? Apart from you said
What
Chicago.
what other what other states I live in America?
Yes.
I was living in Chicago for long time, probably by 16 years,
Oh
and
wow.
then
Okay.
and then Ohio, Dayton, Ohio for 3 years,
Hmm.
and then Orlando 3 years, and then I went to New Orleans for 6 years, and
Hmm.
then I'm back to Florida again since 2016. I
Oh
left
wow.
New Orleans 2000. I left New Orleans 2016 to come to Florida.
So you're in Florida currently. So which one is your favorite?
Yes, I'm in Treasure Island. It's outside St. Petersburg.
Do you have a favorite place?
Music wise, city wise, because I know Chicago more than any city because I stayed there for 16 years. But the
Mm-hmm.
music wise, I love New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans, yes.
Yes.
Have you do you perform with do Kora players from other families? Do they perform with each other? Do you perform with Kora players from other families?
Yeah. If you go to YouTube, you see sometimes some people have a 12 for chorus. It's like a
Oh,
symphony. Yeah. It's like a
mm,
symphony. Uh-huh.
see. So I was
Lot
just
of
wondering, not clash,
uh-huh.
doing the same thing. I guess it won't clash.
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah,
Yes.
faint, but we can hear you.
Well, Morikeba, we got two things in common because I was born in Chicago and I moved to New Orleans, and
Okay.
so you and I have Chicago and New Orleans, and those are two great cities. A lot of the music from New Orleans traveled to Chicago.
Yes.
Mm.
Chicago was my first city. I came from Senegal straight to Chicago.
Wow,
Mm.
nice.
Yeah. From 91 to 2006. 1991 to 2006, and then 2006 I have a 3 years contract with Walt Disney at Orlando. I moved
Yeah,
to Orlando. I have 3 years here. After that 3 years contract finished, that's why I moved to New Orleans, and
Mm.
then I stayed in New Orleans for 6 years, and then 2016 from 2010 to 2016, I was in New Orleans, and then November 2016, I moved from New Orleans to come to Orlando.
Nice.
Yes.
So, do you teach other people how to play Kora?
Yes, even my friend here, I play Kora. Yes, I teach a lot of people. I have a student in Chicago. I have a student in New Orleans. I have two female students there, Ina and Manhattan. They both have Kora. I'll give them lesson, and then I have a student at Dallas, Texas, San Kurasa, and then I have a student in LA, and then I have one student in Memphis, Tennessee. Sometimes they call me the video. I'll give them a class, and then I have one student also at Reno, Nevada. So he called me. I'll give the lesson by also I record the tape and send it to them.
So, how did they get a Kora then? How did they get that?
Yeah, they get it. You know, when you get the tuning, it's easy to play. The tuning part, that's a little difficult, but when you get the tuning part correct, I can play a song for you. If you tune your Kora that key, and it will be easy. The way I demonstrated for you, I use the one hand first, how the right hand is supposed to go, and then switch the left hand, and then put all of them together. So it's a timing. When I give them the lesson, they get it.
Yes.
The actual Kora, do you build it for them, or how do they buy it? Is it sold here in America, or they have to?
No, some of them I sell them the Kora because I have a few. I always have a three or two. I never have only one Kora in case if we fly somewhere and then the one broke, I have a one to use. So I always have a three Kora, sometime two, but I'm never have only one Kora. So sometimes when I go to Senegal too, when I was coming, I'll bring maybe two or three. If somebody asks me they want to learn how to play it, I will tell you you need your own because if you use it you didn't practice at home, it's hard to remember if you don't have your own instrument. So I'll sell them one, and then you can have your own. Yes.
I can imagine how you travel with it. Traveling.
Yeah, I have a case for it, but sometimes when it depends on who you run into to the airport. If it's a big plane, sometimes people help me to put it in the closet, the first class closet, so I don't have to check it.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, or sometimes they let me they put a pink tag on it to make it gate check. So I walk through the gate, and then after they put everything, they make it last, like the baby strollers. They put together with the baby strollers. When you get out of the plane, they give it to you before you even go. They don't have to take it to the baggage claim because I never allowed them to put in the belt to put in the baggage claim to go get it at the baggage claim. So I always want to gate check it. You give it to me after I get out of the plane. Yeah.
Sense. That makes sense. Wow.
I can't from this conversation. I'm working on a grant. I've written a grant to Jazz South, and so the grant what we want to do in Congo Square, we want to do something called the Congo Square Roots of Jazz. And so from what you told us about the Kora, we're going to do this in January. I would like to really see about bringing you back to New Orleans in January, so we can look at that. So you can really demonstrate how the Kora and the guitar, the blues guitar, have what they have in common. I think that would really be great to add to this residency in New Orleans.
Yes, that would be nice. Yes, I love to come to New Orleans. That's my city. That's my favorite city.
Yeah, we miss you. We miss you, man. We miss you.
I want to go to Atlanta too.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever been to Atlanta?
Yes. I came to Atlanta maybe 3 different occasions. The last time I went to Atlanta, that was a wedding. Luther, you know Gabu Mendy?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Grace's husband.
Yeah, yeah. Greer and Gabu, yes.
Yeah, last time I went to Atlanta, Gabu's son was getting married, and then Gabu fly me there to meet them because he wanna do the African wedding. So I went to Atlanta to play for Gabu's son's wedding. So that was the last time I went to Atlanta.
Nice,
It was
nice.
about 3 years ago. Yes.
Wow.
Uh,
Okay.
you Morikeba, you and Tosinger, y'all. She's a great singer, man. It'd be great for you all to work together on a project too.
I would love that.
Okay. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, Gibson told me that she's from Nigeria and then she sings very good. She's a nice, good vocalist. I say, oh, I'd love to
That
work with her because I always sing in Mandinko. I don't sing in English, but if we can put some songs together, you can sing that in English. That would be nice.
I tell you what, I
I
tell you what, play something right now and Tosinger, let me
Uh
just see
huh.
if you can just sing something. Just sing whatever he's playing, just sing to it.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Manima Guzma. Manima Guzmara Manigalu.
Madigalu.
Mazarana.
Ah,
I like your voice.
I
Thank
love it. I love it. Yeah.
you. Thank
Yes.
you.
You got it. You got it. You got it to the point. Yes.
Thank you so much. Yes, I can't wait
Yes.
ever sound for an instrument. But I've always where I work, I curate the music there also. So every morning I play something soothing for them. You know, they come there, co-working space. I always play the Kora play, and every time I play Kora, they come to me and ask, "What instrument is that?" It
Uh huh.
has a big effect on the site for the sound of the Kora. It's like nature, you
Uh
know.
huh.
I
Okay.
see that river, like a river, is just like water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Kora is
Okay.
water, you know. Really calm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
Nyanjo kelela, nyanjo kuno dile. Suma kuna bibi kuna, nyanjo kuno dile. Nyanjo kelela, nyanjo malula. Nyanjo kelela, gatuma kuna. Nyanjo kelela, gatuma kuna. Suma kuna bibi kuna, nyanjo kuno dile.
Wow.
Wow.
More,
I'm sure you can find your music online, right? Tell us where we can find your music.
Yeah, just type my name, Morikeba, and then Kouyate on YouTube. You will see all of them with a band or with a solo. You will see it. You see all of it.
Morikeba
nice.
Yeah,
Kouyate, yes.
yeah, yeah.
You are amazing. You are amazing, Morikeba.
Beautiful,
Oh man.
Thank you, Luther.
Oh man.
beautiful, beautiful. I think we have
So YouTube, go to Morikeba Kouyate, and you also, so yeah, on YouTube you be able to really not only hear him but see him in performance. Oh man, this has just been a special evening hearing the two of you all sing from Africa, from Senegal to Nigeria to New Orleans to Atlanta and all around the world, man. It's a healing. Your instrument is such a healing instrument.
Thank you, thank you. All my performance in the Jazz Fest with Tim Green, all of that, you see all of that in the YouTube.
okay.
I'm gonna check it out as soon as we get off. I'm gonna go to YouTube right after this
Yeah, you will see
and
my
listen.
performance there with the Team Green. Yes.
Ah,
Nice, brother.
that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
I think even
Yeah.
the Ashe Cultural Arts Center, we had the Healing Force concert and you performed, and then we recorded you. So even on, it's called the
Uh huh.
Healing Force. It's a CD called the Healing Force
Hidden
from the
Force.
Ashe Cultural Arts Center, and it has you playing lambon with
Oh
with uh
yeah.
with the jazz group behind you. It's really nice too.
Yes, yes. I remember that performance down there too. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. With it's another one with a dog. What's it called? Dog. Yes.
Yeah, but you were with Hamid Drake that night, and Kid Jordan. I think you were with him that night too.
Yeah, with the dog, and then the one is with with
With Saginaw?
oh with the Sagino and Chorno, and then I forgot the guy whose name who played uh, accordion.
Oh, plays the accordion.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that one. Okay.
Sampai.
Oh, Sunpie. Yes, Sunpie
Yes,
Barnes. Yes.
yes. I have a one with the Sampai too, and
Nice.
then yeah. I have a one with the Sampai also. Yes.
Nice. I'm gonna check that out too. Yes.
Mm, wow. Just before we go, I'm just curious. I want to know what the name Morikeba means and what Kouyate also means. I don't know if are you still there? Okay. Before we round up tonight, can you hear? Can you hear me? Oh, I think we lost him again. I was just curious to know what his name meant, Morikeba.
Yes.
But that's
He said his name Kouyate. That's his
cannot hear
family.
again.
The Kouyate, that's his family lineage name. So we know that part.
name, yeah.
Morikeba, yeah, we'd love to know what his name means.
Means yes. Yes.
He's gonna get back in. I think he's gonna try to get back in.
Oh, okay. Oh, we still got about a couple of minutes left. That's beautiful. Oh wow, such a pleasure. I've been listening to the Kora on tracks, so it's so surreal to be talking to a real life Kora player.
I know, and you were singing with him,
Yes,
I can't wait till y'all get in the studio together. Yeah, we hear you. Yes.
You're back.
So Tosinger has a question for you.
Yeah, I was just curious to know what your name means, Morikeba. What does Morikeba? What's the meaning of Morikeba?
My name?
Yes.
Morikeba?
Yes.
A holy man.
A holy
my
man.
Meaning my name, a holy man. My mom named me after her dad. Her dad's name is a holy man. They call him holy man. So that's what everybody called me. Mori mean holy. Ba, the B-A mean the big one, the big holy man.
Wow.
Oh.
Beautiful. The holy man who plays Kora. Oh.
Yeah, the holy man who plays Kora. Yes.
So now I know why you always have a smile on your face and you're so peaceful because you are a holy man.
That's my name. That's what my name means. Thank you.
Oh. Yes.
Jali, yeah.
Manzaya Julaya Leka Jalia.
Thank you.
That is a
Thank you.
take us out. Woo!
Morikeba, Holy Man, Kouyate. Yes,
Thank you, Luther.
Thank
yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Tosinger.
What's your name? Telun.
you.
What's your
To,
name?
Tosinger,
Tosinger. Yes.
Tosinger.
Tosinger. Okay, I cannot read it too good here. As far.
What does your name
Tosinger.
mean?
Okay.
What does your name mean, Tosinger?
My actual name is Tosin. Is the full name is Oluwatosin. Means God is worthy to be praised. So I just merged Tosinger together. So that became Tosin because I'm a singer.
Okay.
So it just means Tosin as a singer.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Tosinger. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
my Tosin. I'm a singer. Tosin joined with singer.
Tosi with singer.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's one thing about black people. We make up some really beautiful names, don't we?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's been such a
Yeah.
pleasure, this conversation. Thank you so much, Brother
Thank you.
Morikeba,
Thank you.
for such
Thank you,
wonderful.
Tosinger. Thank you, Luther.
Thank you, man. I miss you so much. It's so
Awesome.
beautiful to spend the last hour with you. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
I miss everybody in New Orleans. Thank you very much, Luther.
And I
We're gonna
hope
get you back to New Orleans at least by February, all right? So I'm gonna get in touch with you, all right?
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. Thank you so
all
much.
right.
Thank,
So
thank you,
have a
Luther.
nice to meet you.